and welcome back to another stream of the ultimate Hardcore Shiny Manectric Hunting series. I really hope that you are excited for the stream. We are going to be once again delving into Pokemon Emerald to hopefully, roll that jackpot and get a shiny Manectric or Electric to be able to continue on to the next game of going through every game where there is a Manectric catchable in it or obtainable in it, and hardcore nuzlocking it until we can get it a shiny in that game. If you have not yet liked this stream and subscribed to the channel, consider doing so you can catch more of these streams in the future. Regardless, though, thank you so much for joining me tonight on a little bit of a surprise stream in that I was not expecting to be streaming today. I was originally supposed to be doing a bit of a game night with some high school buddies of mine, but things fell through, and I was like, I wanna play some games tonight. I need that time on a Sunday night to be able to play some video games. So here we are. We're gonna be doing some shiny hunting and just having a grand old time. So I hope you're excited for it. Crunchy and Carlos, thank you so much for joining before the stream even started. And we're just gonna get going in just a minute. I just gotta get my counter set up. Let me know if anything is going on with like sound issues or anything like that. Honestly, the game music might be a little bit loud. Let's throw that down there. Alright, that should be a little bit better. Shinies are not here, shinies are nowhere. Shinies are just figments of our imaginations. For sure, yeah, especially in this game. Absolutely accurate. Oh, there we go. We're almost at 5,000 encounters though, which is kind of cool. Imagine it was just the first one. Imagine we just got it immediately. Luigi Dragon, welcome to the stream. And Solo, of course, as well. Thank you so much for joining. And Ash, welcome in. Welcome in. Should do a Gen 1 hunt. You're right, I should. I feel like I'd have really good luck in a Gen 1 hunt. I feel like I'd get it really quickly. But welcome to the stream, everyone. Really appreciate it. Hope all of you are doing well. Been a long weekend. It's not been like a super relaxing weekend, but like it also wasn't like a super stressful one. I don't know. It was interesting. Let's see, today we did not end up getting our fence finished, unfortunately. It was raining all morning and early afternoon, so the guys didn't come in today, but hopefully they'll come in tomorrow to finish it up. So we didn't end up doing any yard work or anything like that. I did some grocery shopping planning and like meal prep planning and stuff like that. And then I was gonna go grocery shopping like early in the day, but we ended up there was a Pride event in town that we decided to go to. They had like a band and they had some like tents and stuff set up. With like local vendors and all that, so we ended up going for a little bit, listened to some really good music. I got to buy some fun video game themed stuff. I got some magnets that were in the shape of Game Boy game cartridges. I got one for Ocarina of Time and one for Pokemon Yellow. I also got a little 3D printed Jolteon and not a one-up block, like a Mario block, like a Mario question mark block, and it was a good time. We got some good stuff. Oh, we got Lola a bandana as well that has Velcro on it, so it'll hopefully fit her a bit better than the one we got her before we met her, because we got her one expecting her to be a little bit bigger than she is. So it's quite large on her. Not Umbria minus 5 points. They were out. Also, Jolteon's my favorite. So, but yeah, they had all of the evolutions. Umbreon, I think, had sold out at that point, though. We got there when it was almost over. Jolteon sounds adorable. Yeah, I left it in my car, otherwise I would show it to you now, but I ended up leaving it in the car, because after that I had to go grocery shopping, and then we went out to dinner with some of my wife's coworkers, and I was rushing to get all that done. She'll grow into it, I'm sure. No, she's fully grown. She's like 3, or 2 or 3. So she ain't getting any bigger. She's just a bit smaller than I had initially thought about. I'm not saying it's bad that she's smaller. She's just she's a medium-sized dog. She's not a large-sized dog. If I was there, it would be my fault. It was sold out fair. I mean, to be fair, we don't know that you weren't there. You could have traveled all the way over here from Canada just to buy an Umbreon 3D printed thing. She was a puppy? No, she's a fully grown lady. And a sweetheart. Who is currently probably snoring in the other room. Welcome into the stream, Crunchy. Glad to have you. Hope all is well. Alright. She's eeping. Yeah. She's a snuggle bug when she wants to be. Probably be cheaper to just buy my own 3D printer and make it myself. Yeah, definitely. But it was cool. Got to support some local, local artisans and such. The 3D printed Jolteon and the magnets I got from the local game store. So I was really happy to like. I generally I try not to like buy a ton of random crap whenever I go like window shopping and stuff. But whenever it's like at like a fair and there's a bunch of like just local people, people doing like Etsy kind style stuff where it's just like handmade stuff. I tend to be a little bit more, I'll just buy something because I like to support people, hoping to, make their passion and craft into something more. Forgot about the stream? No worries. Appreciate you being here. Currently trying to get a shiny charm PLA because getting research tasks on every mon is making me want to do something bad. Yeah. The research tasks can be pretty tedious at times. I actually, I wanted to perfect the entire Pokedex, and I still do. But I put together an entire spreadsheet of like, okay, this Pokemon needs to attack these Pokemon this number of times so that I can minimize the amount of time I'm spending actually doing the tedium of, using Splash 100 times on a Magikarp or, attacking 40 times with a random move on a Samurott to be able to finish out those last few tasks. Snapple fact? Ooh, yeah. The cap fact is upside down, but I will read it this way anyway. All porcupines float in water. That would have been a lot quicker if I just flipped it over, but I am an independent man, and I do things my own way. Random question. What wins? A Doduo, but one head really hates fighting? Or a Binacle holding head hands? I can't remember what Binacle looks like. I don't know why I'm blanking on Binacle. I'll go with the Doduo, because all you need is one head. I only perfect certain mons with shinies I really want, like Wurmple or Cynical Line. Fair. Funny enough, I think I have the Cynical Line perfected, and I have not gotten any shinies from it. Same with the all of the starters, really. Doduo still has legs it can kick with. True. Or leg, if only one of the head wants to do it. I assume it's like one head controls half of the body, one head controls the other half. You have ugly rock hands with eyes. Water rock from Gen 6. Oh, okay, I remember now. Yeah, definitely Doduo. Well, it's rock hands. I don't know. Now I'm starting to think that maybe the Binacle would win just by the fact that Doduo can't do anything to it, even if both heads like fighting. You have the Quilava shiny? Yeah, I only have one though. I need 3. I need all 3. Oh, did I say I didn't get any? That was a mistake. You're right. My bad. I meant to say that I haven't gotten like the full line or anything like that. I've gone to it a lot and I've only gotten the one. How do you get Ursaluna? You have to use a peak block on it when there is a full moon out. A sock with a bat or a crowbat with a sock. Sock with a bat. At $449 in my bank account, I'm willing to spend all of it for Quilava. I mean, just wait until I, like, have the full line and then get an extra one, and you can get one for free. S'mores will come home with me someday. For sure, yeah. I mean, if you just keep going at it, especially with the MMOs, those things are quite good for finding yourself some easy shinies. Or at least easier. But how's everyone's weekends going? A stack of 6 Joltik that can't separate, or a tiny Mega Rayquaza in a jar. These are some weird-ass ones, and I like it a lot. I would probably say the Rayquaza. Peep Lock? Peep Lock? What's that mean? Had ups and downs. Stream is really helping calm my nerves. The weekend's been all right overall. Well, I'm glad that I can help calm your nerves a bit. And hopefully the good things outweigh the bad things in the weekend at least. Like I said, I had some interesting stuff. The problem was yesterday felt like a Sunday and today felt more like a Saturday to me. And it's really sucking that in about 8 hours I'm gonna have to be awake for work again. It's not gonna be fun. Cleffa with a knife or an unarmed Machamp. Oh, Machamp, 1000%. That guy knows martial arts. He can disarm a Cleffa, no problem. Said Pete Block when explaining the Ursaluna. Pete Block. Sorry, I probably slurred the words a bit by talking too fast. Pete Block, P-E-A-T Block. It's an item in the game that you can get from either STDs, or you can hunt for them on the Ride Ursaluna in the Crimson Mirelands. Cleffa wins. Who do you think? Unarmed the Machamp? That's funny. That's quite funny. It reminds me of that meme of a Bidoof facing off against like 6 legendaries and saying, "It is now an even fight." Looking for items? Yeah, I think you might be able to buy it with merit points also for 1,000. If you want to try and find the satchels instead. But don't quote me on that. It might not be in that mart. My shiny Ursaluna was such a pain to get, but it's absolutely worth it. Yeah, I ended up just getting a bunch of shiny Teddy Ursa, and then I just evolved it into Ursaluna. So I didn't try to search for a shiny Ursaluna out in the wild. A pack of Oricorios or a pack of Oreos? Those Oricorios would demolish those Oreos. To be honest, so would I. If they're they're the golden ones, because I don't like chocolate. I have a Peep Block in my inventory. Let's go. Love to see it. Love to see not having to work hard. I would win. I want Oreos. Exactly. Malamar stuck in a hole, or literally just a Sunkern. Oh, the Malamar. Sunkern can't do anything. Plus, the Malamar, technically, it's upside down. So if it's stuck in the hole, does that mean that but it's upside down? Does that mean that the hole is stuck around the Malamar? And then who's winning? Now the Malamar is in control. What I'm saying. Alex, welcome to the stream. Hello, Mr. Ectric. I'm about to go to bed, so I've got your stream running on my new gaming PC. Lovely. Good luck, or GG's on the gaming PC. I'm kind of... I don't need a new PC. I really don't, but I kind of want one. Honestly, I think I should probably just work on getting like maybe a better GPU or something like that, and doing some like smaller upgrades to it. But really, it's just the main problem is that like when I'm editing, it's very prone to freezing, which is frustrating. I'll be asleep in a few minutes. Before I do, I want to wish you a good night. Thank you so much, Alex. I really, really appreciate it. I hope you have a wonderful night as well, and thanks so much for hanging out. Happy gaming. Good luck with the shiny hunt. Thank you so much. You're too kind. Malamar will win. It's a Malamar. True. A Snubble with Chihuahua energy. I don't even need to read the other thing. The Snubble with Chihuahua energy. I will read it though. The Snorlax's about to lose his mind. Oh, nah, still the Chihuahua energy. Chihuahua energy is way too powerful. Have I been upping the counter? I think I've been forgetting. Yeah, whatever. So glad I didn't have to search for the peat block. I had a breakdown earlier because getting research level 10 on every Pokemon was getting to me. It is extremely tedious at times. I kind of like the tedium to a point. Because this game, as much as like some of the tasks to get like things done are tedious to a fault at times, it's still better than like not having access to anything. Because it was like a limited time thing. Like, I am such a huge proponent of, I don't care how tedious or difficult you make the task in the game itself. As long as you make it possible to get it in the game, I would 1000% prefer that over it just being like a gift Pokemon that they have a limited time release of. I am not a fan of artificial rarity. A sedated primate or a squad of Metapod. A Metasquad. A Metasquad. Just because I like the name. There's only so much mindless labor one person can take. True. True. Waiting for a full moon is gonna suck. If you just sleep to nightfall over and over again, it just it does go day by day. Like if you sleep to nightfall and then do it again immediately, it will skip ahead a day. Screamed out, that isn't a moon, that's an egg. Also, I'm gonna make a poll, which I haven't done in forever, to see, do I get the shiny tonight? And we'll see if people think I am going to get a shiny tonight. I know my vote. Because we're at 5,000 encounters now, which is over half odds. A divorced mousehold, his wife took the kids, or a canned Grimer. These are some weird ones, man. I'm going with the canned Grimer. No shiny L? Yeah, it's my vote. Oh, you voted for yes? I was gonna say, I'm surprised that anyone voted for yes. Make a new poll. It's not that important. It's fine. Actually, 2 people voted for yes, so we're currently at 50-50. So you're not the only one that voted yes. There's what we think and what we hope. Oh yeah, of course. It's much more fun to you know, have it in your heart that it's going to happen, because then it, you know, there's a point to watching. I mean what? Nothing. I am totally entertaining on my own, and I don't need no stinking shiny to make things interesting. Pachirisu desperate to prove itself, or a Scraggy with nothing left to lose? Scraggy. Is this like a personality test? Like, at the end, are you going to tell me which BTS member I am or something like that? It feels like one of those BuzzFeed quizzes. Gonna gamble and toss peat blocks at this Ursaring because I don't feel like waiting to see if the moon is full. You don't have to gamble. It just it won't let you unless there's a full moon. So that is another way to do it, is to just keep trying to use it. Although I don't know if the moon has to be out for it to work. Like if that night is a full moon but the moon isn't out yet, I don't know if it works. A square Voltorb or a deep fried Hitmonlee? Square Voltorb. Too much power in the cube. It's just some stuff I found on YouTube. Fair enough. BTS member are you with Pokemon questions? Honestly, I could see them doing it. Said you needed the shiny to be entertaining, but you don't. You just made me audibly tell up because you said at the end, are you going to see what BTS member I am? I appreciate that. I'm glad that I can make people laugh. That's one of the main reasons I do this. Is I just want to make people laugh. I get a big kick out of that. Deflating drift. Jesus. Or Gumi someone stepped on. Oh, poor Gumi. I'm gonna go with the Drifloon. Don't step on the Gumi. I know, seriously. What did Gumi ever do to you, random person, in this hypothetical question about Pokemon in bad situations? I feel like we're in the middle of an ASPCA commercial, but for like Pokemon, where you just seeing pictures of like a Cleffa with a knife, and then it switches to a deflating Drifloon, and you just hear "In the arms of a Pokemon, far away from here." and then Misty comes on and says, "Are you willing to donate five Poké to save this Pokemon? Hi, I'm Misty from Cerulean Gym." Alright. She mentioned the Gumi is so squished it looks like a Stunfisk. I mean, that does not change my answer whatsoever. How are you changing your votes? Are you allowed to change your vote? I thought it was like you choose once and then you're done. A Doug Duo or a Duo Uno? Do Uno. So, 2 Chodes or 1 bird. I'm going with the Chodes. Gamble isn't the right word. I mean, I'm going to keep giving the P block to the Earth Ring until it says, hey, I'm going to evolve. Fair enough. That is a way to go about it. I just don't know if it will work. I've seen so many of those commercials. They always make me cry. I will up the Squish Gumi and nurse it back to health. Honorable. Honorable. Also, you guys are some optimistic fellas. And... fellas? What is the female gendered version of fellas? Because, like, I think fellas is technically, like, male gendered. But, like, usually it's, like, you have an O ending for men and then the A ending for women, but, like, it's fellas is an A, but it's still guys. Someone who worked in a shelter. Those commercials are so sad. Yeah. I did a little bit of work in an animal shelter in high school. But, like, I'm just, like, an animal lover in general, so it's always painful to see those. A 2-eyed Trevenant or a 2-guide Execute? So many questions on this one. Trevenant doesn't have 2 eyes. Also, what does 2-guide Execute mean? Like there's like only 2 faces on the coconuts? As opposed to like the 3 or 4? Is that it? Any software setting to see if my baby is shiny? 5 discarded wives, 350 checks. I'm not sure what you're referencing there. According to Google, the female version of fellas is ladies. Oh, that's less fun. I was hoping for like it basically sounds like fellas, but like female sounding. I don't know. Trevenant only has one eye. Fascinating. It's a Cyclops tree. Crazy. I'm just being dumb. Fair enough. Oh, 2 executes. Oh, so it's just 2 eggs. So I guess the two-eyed monster? I don't know. Ursaluna can evolve? Let's go. Let's go. Or sorry, Ursaluna can evolve into Ursaluna. 2 full executes. Ah. So like a whole carton. Let's fucking go. Red Roses, welcome to the stream. Thanks so much for joining. Good to see you. It's been a little while. Also, another slightly sad moment, although it's not nearly as sad as last time. This is the last Snapple in the house. The reason I'm not, like, completely broken up is there are about 5 cases in my car right now, but I was not able to bring them in because I had to immediately go from grocery shopping straight to dinner, and I didn't have time, and then I forgot to bring them in after I got back from dinner. So I have them. I have access to them, theoretically, but they're just kind of far away, and I'm lazy. So I'm just gonna make this one last. It's the last one I have. I'm ready. Trevenant still has the power to pick up and eat the eggs. That is true. That is tree, actually. That is tree. Five cases? Yeah. I drink a lot of Snapple. I also, like, buy in bulk so that I don't have to, like, worry about running out anytime soon. I'm not drinking 5 cases a week, just to be clear. I just bought 5 cases because we were almost out. A Revivroom, but it's one of those plastic red and yellow car things for tiny children, or a swarm of bee-sized Beedrill. Let's go with the Revivroom. Ah, see, Crunchy disagrees. You dumb? I mean, yeah. We all knew this. Those cars are pretty durable. Yeah, they have to deal with toddlers, which I am. If you put up if the choice was between a swarm of bee-sized Beedrill or like 3 toddlers, I don't know that I would necessarily choose the toddlers to go up against. You there, and it got my second. Now I have 138 shinies. Dang, GG's. This is in Scarlet Violet? Because I remember that one. I think it was right by Los Platos. What was the one that you got? I forgot. I remember because I was also going for it. I forget what it was. Was it a... It was not a young goose. Fido, right. I was trying to remember what I was trying to hunt there. A swarm of bee-sized Beedrill versus 1 tiny plastic car. A swarm is a lot, but yeah, but the plastic car can't get hurt. Beedrill can. One time my not toddler sister squeezed into one of those cars and it was still fine. Yeah, I have multiple pictures of my wife climbing into those. And we were, at the very least, engaged at that point, so it was not when she was a kid. Granted, she's a smaller person in general, but like, Still, she was able to fit into it, and it was just fine. Those things can take a beating for sure. Still unevolved, still named Ectric, so I remember you even if I don't watch the streams. I really appreciate that, Red Roses. Truly. An honor to be part of your shiny hunting story. And I appreciate you being in the stream now. I'm hoping to snag me one of those exclusive shinies with a original 8192 odds shiny. The red and yellow car, that thing? Yeah, the red and yellow plastic car winning for sure. Yeah. Were you thinking like a Hot Wheel or something like that? Because like if it's a Hot Wheel, then I could probably see it like the Beedrill winning, but like I'm thinking that like plastic thing that like kids rode in. Crimson Ireland's done, I think. How do you get the genies? The genies. The lake spirits, you mean? You were thinking of the Hot Wheel car? Fair. Ditto with a gun. That's actually another Ditto transformed into a gun. Or the CEO of the Pokemon company isekai'd into the Pokemon world. I'm gonna go with the Ditto because even though I think the Ditto like gun wouldn't necessarily work as a gun, I do still think that any like real life human would get absolutely bodied by pretty much any Pokemon. You have the Shiny Charmin, Scarlet Violet, and Legends. That's some good stuff. I have the Shiny Charmin, both of them as well, which is helpful because I can say from the experience of this hunt, it does suck having to wait for full odds. This is the 19th stream I've done of hunting this specific Pokemon, and we're not even over odds yet. Tornadus and the others. I'm not attempting to do their names. I think they're like roaming in like 3 different areas. There's quite a few Pokemon a person could beat. I'll give you like some of them, but like, and if any of them uses like, you know, even if they use like String Shot, you're all of a sudden like not moving. Someday it will arrive. That's true. Statistically, it is impossible for me to never get it. Actually, that's not technically true. I could die before getting it. But if I keep going, and assuming I have a long and happy life and do these streams more than once a year, I theoretically will eventually get it. 78 MMOs, perfect decks for a Wurmple. Nice. I love doing MMO hunting. It's so good. Caterpie, Weedle, Scatterbug, Sunkern, just to name a few. I will give you Sunkern and, I guess, well, not Weedle. I would say not Weedle just because it literally has poison. It has poison darts and a big pointy thing on its head. Like, that's like, I mean, like, yes, I think you could probably, like, outrun it, and, like, if you, like, snuck up on it and stomped on it, you probably could take it out, but, like, it's kind of like you versus a Scorpion in my mind. Like, yes, you probably could win, but I wouldn't say it's, like, a guaranteed, like, victory, no worries. Landorus is in Fieldlands, All Weathers. Tornadus is in the Icelands, only in blizzards. Thundurus is in the coastlands, only in thunderstorms. Thank you, Lady Dragon. I couldn't remember exactly what it was. It's a tiny bug. I doubt its poison is potent enough to kill in one shot. I wouldn't necessarily take that risk, but you're also right. I don't know for a fact that it is going to kill you on sight. I am not sure about the mechanics of turning Pokemon like movesets into like real life effects. But I also think that we're like, if we were to take general human stats into the Pokemon world, I don't think we'd be anywhere close to level 100. I think we would probably be like level 5 or 6. in terms of, like, hit points and defense and stuff like that. And we have, like, tackle. That's about it. They mostly only roam around the one location they're found on. Like, one is on an island, and I haven't seen it leave the island, but it can go all over the island. Yeah, that's more what I meant, is that, like, they roam around, like, a set area. If I see something running at 100 times its size, it'd probably just have a heart attack. I mean, it sees things that are 100 times its size attacking it all the time, though. I feel like it'd be normal for it. 1 billion lines, grit less than one of every Pokemon. Agreed completely. Tackle, bite, thrash, growl, roar. I could see some of them. Yeah, I'll give you that. I don't know about thrash. Well, I guess thrash. We do thrash sometimes. Thrash seems too strong for us to know. Lions would die. Macargo is hotter than the sun. Yeah, yep. I legitimately cannot take seriously that anyone truly and unironically believes that 1 billion lions will beat one of every Pokemon. Like, I acknowledge that they probably do. I just think that their reasoning will probably come down to big number is big. And, like, yes, big number is big, but there are, you know, billions of bugs in, like, a certain area. They're not killing 5 humans. Doesn't matter how big they are. If they are significantly weaker and less capable than the smaller number, it doesn't matter how many there are at a certain point. It's just, you know, whether it's just whether they can survive or not. There's quite a few people that can surf. All right, I'll give you that. And canonically in Pikachu, Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, the move Surf is used, can be done using a surfboard. So technically, humans can learn Surf. Someone did the math, and if Macargo was real, it would actually blow up the world. Yeah, Kyogre Water Spout could kill like a bunch of lions and in one go. Yeah, seriously. Like, not even taking into account that every single legendary could probably one-shot pretty much all of the lions themselves. You've got Macargo, you've got Pokemon literally made out of steel. Like, what the heck is a lion going to do to a Beldum? Like, I don't think a lion could legitimately, like, take out, like, a Metang or a Metagross. If you bite hard enough, you have crunch. That's what my teeth can be doing after biting down on a Pokemon, but sure. Luigi Dragon, thank you so much for posting those locations. I completely forgot where they were. And then after that, you have to get the Eternatus as well. We can Karate Chop, we can Double Slap. Alright, I mean, fair enough. There's a decent number of moves that we could theoretically do. Way, welcome to the stream. Thanks so much for joining. Hope you're doing well. It's been a little bit. Good to have you in. How have you been? Give us a knife we can use cut. Technically, we can use cut with just like our fingernails. Romanus Island, Sands Reach, and Bone Chill Wastelands. And the weather has to be right for Sands Reach and Bone Chill. Stelicate is harder than Diamond. Yeah. I legitimately can't think of anything that would convince me that 1 billion lions could take them out. I don't think 1 trillion lions could take them out. that rear-ended Wednesday when a red light hurting, but rather than that, good luck. Good, my neck and knee messed up. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that way. That sucks. I'm hoping that you feel better soon, man. That's rough. I've only been in one accident. It was actually technically 2 accidents, both of them being my fault. So I cannot necessarily relate, but I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, you had to go through that. And I'm glad that at the very least you're not, not in serious health hazards or anything like that. Wishing you a speedy recovery, man. We can't use Aura Sphere. Yeah, I know. It's disappointing. Oh, Solo said we can use literally any fighting type move. Almost any type of fighting type move. Incredible. Incredible. Could have been way worse if it was my other car. Oh, is your other car like less safe? Lower to the ground or something like that? Yeah, I think the next car I get is probably going to be like a pickup truck or something like that. I currently have a sedan, and it's perfectly fine, and I don't feel unsafe in it, but I definitely would love to have like more storage space, and also be a little bit less likely to, get bodied by whatever car I might run into if worst comes worst. Get a handful of mud, slap someone, and boom, you just learn mud stuff. And if you get a gun and put some mud into that, you have mud shot. Luigi Dragon, the little goat. Absolutely goated. I have no idea where Namorous is, but hey. Where was it? I had trouble with that one. That one really sucked. I think it might be in the Crimson Mirelands. You said Eternatus, not an Amorous? Oh, did I? I meant an Amorous. You're right. You're right. Oh, sorry, Red Roses. It won't do damage like Arceus, but Judgment? Really? What did Judgment do? Is it literally just judging someone? Because that's pretty funny. Want to attack off? Go grab a bunch of swords and stuff. Incredible. Pro Gamer Plays, welcome to the stream. Good to have you in. I'm new here. Appreciate you coming in. I hope that you'll enjoy yourself. We're just doing a little bit of shiny hunting for a Manectric. I'm trying to get a shiny Manectric in every game that it's available, because it's my channel's mascot. And to make it a little bit more tedious and annoying, I have to do a hardcore nuzlocke of that game until I get to the point where I can get the Manectric. So in this one, we only had to go until after the fight against our dad, so because then we can get to this route using Surf. And now I can hunt for the shiny Manectric. But in other games, I might have to play through the entire game to be able to trade. So it should be interesting. This is still the first game, and I have not gotten a shiny, but I am over 5,000 encounters in. So, but appreciate you coming in. I am a PokeTuber by trade, but I also do a bunch of other games. I have a lot of variety on this channel, with a somewhat of a focus on Pokemon. Do a lot of PLA, do some party animals every once in a while. I'm playing a Baldur's Gate series, whole bunch of different stuff. Make wooden hammers for Woodhammer. True, true. We could theoretically code a game that has like digital avatars that can actually do all of these moves. So technically we can do all of these moves. It's literally look them up and look them up and down. Oh, okay, I didn't even know that. Leer, Scary Face, Sand Attack. Yeah, true, true. All of these true. Start faking being nice, and you use play nice. You could also just, while they're not expecting it, punch them in the gut, and you use Sucker Punch. Ash in the anime use blood That's hilarious. That's freaking hilarious. Can you use play rough? True, true. Rock throw, very easy. Yep. Rock smash too, if you're strong enough. Or have a hammer. I was waiting for the day to bring up actually using bullet seed. That's funny. Fake tears, lick. Oh god, I don't like that. Don't like that at all. That'll be my signature move. It wins all the fights because everyone is just absolutely disgusted and goes home afterwards. Oh my goodness. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. The joys of thinking about these types of things. Wait. Start running fast enough and boom, breakneck blitz. No Z crystal required. I would love to be licked by Yikes. No, you wouldn't. It's super effective. What about astonish? Astonishing. Yeah, I could just go ha! and then all of a sudden you're paralyzed with fear. Draining kiss. Now we're just French in Pokemon? Sing? No. Don't tell me what to do. Jeez. Rude. Okay, fine, I'll do it. But I'm doing it because of me. I'm doing this because I want to. I just spit a stream of water at someone and boom, water gun. Or you can just use a water gun. Did I press the one? I don't think I did. I'm gonna press it. I feel like I've missed at least a few encounters, so. Oh well. Whee! I don't know why this music is so much louder than the rest anymore. Yeah, someone already mentioned Rock Throw. Red Roses mentioned Rock Throw. Parental bond, have your kid hit someone with a metal beam. That's funny. No worries, Solo. Let's see. Oh, did all of you see the schedule? By the way, I have started a system where I'm going to be posting the schedule every Sunday for the week, and I posted it about an hour before I started stream today because I wasn't sure about the ability of us to get in a whether we're going to be doing game night tonight with my my buddies or not. So I held off on posting it so that I didn't have to immediately amend it. But normally I'm planning on doing it like midday on Sunday. Gotta go to sleep? Alright, have a good night, Red Roses. Thank you so much for joining. Hope to see you again soon. You saw it, Ectric? Or, you saw it, Ectric. You saw it, Crunchy. Thank you so much. I'm glad that you saw it. I'm excited for using that. Start trauma dumping, you can use explosion in your opponent's mind. I don't know that counts. Don't be a coward. Strap some C4 on there and do it the right way. Let me join the Discord real quick. Might not be the most active, but hey, no worries. I'm not the most active on Discord either. I almost exclusively use it to post announcements about streams. So, it is. I do not constantly sit on there posting or anything like that. So, you are more than welcome to join though, because then you'll get announcements. Get a bunch of more coils and boom. Thunder Cage. Thunder Cage is a Regieleki's signature move. Oh, interesting. Oh, and then also the Thunder Shock. Yep. Just put the schedule in the community tab too for people who aren't in Discord. Oh, that's smart. Good call. Good call. I literally forgot that was a thing, to be honest. I think the last time I used it was back in like September when I was like giving the last notice on the fantasy football league that we were doing. Yes, we can use milk drink. In fact, I use it all the time. Although not nearly as much lately, because in the past few years, because I used to drink it like constantly, but then I stopped buying it because I realized that I was just drinking away my calories, and I was trying to cut down on excess calories, and I figured drinking, water and Snapple was a little bit less calories than the milk, although I did really enjoy the milk. You drink something that isn't Snapple? Who are you? What would you do with the real Ectric? Sometimes there's not Snapple, or sometimes I feel bad about how much Snapple I'm drinking, so I drink something else to counteract it. I actually legitimately have been trying to drink more water because I don't drink enough. I do legitimately drink more Snapple than I do other drinks. And I feel like as much as I really enjoy Snapple, it's kind of a problem. So I'm trying to at least, supplement it with some slightly healthier stuff. Only females can use that move? Milk drink? Everyone can drink milk. Water is good. It's good when you're thirsty. Like when you're really thirsty. And it's cool. But just as a regular drink to have when I'm not significantly thirsty from doing physical labor, I can't get myself to drink it regularly. Snapple, I literally will look over and it's gone. On Friday I was on a Discord call doing some gaming with some people, and I went to go grab a drink. I grabbed a Snapple, I came back, and then we were chatting and hanging out and stuff like that. And then I looked over and I was oh, maybe I'll have some Snapple. And I looked over and it was completely empty, and I was I legitimately have no recollection of drinking this, and I drank the entire thing. How the hell did that happen? Snapple, I just drink instinctually. It's just so good to me. But water, I don't do that. I will wait until I'm thirsty to drink it. I won't just drink it because it's there. I used yawn. Extreme speed is a move we could use, but it'd be exclusive to use bolts. Fair enough. Miltank can use milk drink. Where do you think the milk comes from? Females can always use milk drink, Buster. Technically, it is possible for men to lactate in very specific instances. It's not common, but it is physically possible for some men to lactate. So technically not exclusive to females, but also men can just buy it from the store, so there's also that. How about rest? Nah. No, only people who do that are losers trying to waste your time. Females don't have unlimited milk. True. Male lactation was not something I was expecting to hear about today. Listen, you join in on one of my streams, you can go, the conversation can go anywhere, man. you're talking about the guy who spent an entire stream listening to people mention the different Pokemon and which ones they would want to smash and in what way. It can go anywhere. But we also spent the entire time talking about different moves that humans could theoretically do. So like, it can go anywhere. We can talk about it either. Can transgender people be considered a glitch? What? A Zerl could be a male and evolve into a Meryl being female? Really? I didn't know that was a thing. Can absolutely hold a grudge, snatch things and be thieves. True. I'm here breaking up that stream again. I mean, I feel like I just did. Every stream has some level of adult stuff. And the thing is, like, I don't think I'm necessarily all that, like, un-PG, but sometimes conversations just go there, and I'm okay with it. Gotta complete the decks. How close are you? Is it just the Tornado Trio or the Weather Trio, and then Enamorous and Arceus? Sometimes chat just has to go off the deep end. True. And sometimes I just have to ride the waves, because I also know surf in that specific instance. We aren't even allowed to call you PG-13. We had a straight up hentai channel in the Discord. Yeah, I'm not necessarily proud of that one. It's easier to appease, but like, yeah, I'm not necessarily proud of that one. And I did go through that and was like, oh no, yeah, there's just full on porn on here, huh? Like, for the most part, when I was still like paying attention to it, it was mostly just like memeing of like making making things spoilers, and then it was just random like images that were not actually bad. But yeah, it was I was looking, and some of the more recent ones, yeah, there's some stuff there. Most of it furry. Should finish Fieldlands and Mirelands, but I only now remember the genies, so I didn't complete anything yet. Gotcha. Have you caught all of them and you're just looking to get to level 10? Or is it that you haven't even caught like most of them? Not so for work channel has become more of a talking point between me, Lucy, and the solo. Fair enough. All the furry porn came from Lucy. Yeah, I know. It's fine. A talking point with occasional hentai. Kirby's Epic Yarn? Is that the music? Would you want to see me play another Kirby game on the stream at some point? I played the newest one at the time. It was the Forgotten Land, I think it was called. And I had fun with that. But I haven't played any other Kirby since, so I just throw out Genshin characters. Fair. I feel like a lot of people probably look at that though, so that's not all that uncommon, I feel like. Love that game. Honestly, I'd be down to play it. I played Yoshi's Woolly World with my wife, and we got to basically the end, and then we got like one level where it was like kind of difficult, and we were like, we'll just take it on another time. And then every time we went to go play it again, we were like, but there's only like 2 levels left. It's not even worth like playing it, because we're gonna be done in like so soon. So we ended up never finishing it. So I want to see you play Sea of Stars. What's Sea of Stars? Call it Ectric. That's fun. I haven't gotten complete entries for every Pokemon. Like I said, I had a mental breakdown doing it. It is quite tedious. I stopped playing PLA so I can talk here without worrying about my game. Fair enough. Fair enough. Voted best indie game last year. It's turn-based RPG. Okay. I'll probably I'll add it to the one and done list. Let me just write it down. Sea of Stars. Add to one. Designed to look very retro. Cool. I'm excited to have the schedule also because it forces me to like decide what I want to do before, like 20 minutes before the stream starts. So it's much more likely that I'm going to like do a bit more variety rather than just getting into like ruts of just doing like the same 3 games in a rotation and then switching to a different 3 games after like a month. So I think I'll get a lot more like variety around what we're doing, which I think will be nice. And then of course the occasional just random like one-off stream. Forgot to say goodnight to my guinea pigs. There's still time. It can still be a good night. Also means I know when I have to steal my Xbox from my brother for party animals. True. True. Now they're sleeping, yeah, you can still say goodnight to them. But yeah, I'm not playing Party Animals this week, but maybe next week. I'm basically waiting for the first like Saturday night stream that I can do to be a Jackbox one, and make sure that I don't start at like past midnight. But yeah, I want to do my next Jackbox stream on like a weekend, so we can like do another one where it's like we play for like from like a normal stream start time and then play like late, like we did the first time, because I feel like that was really fun to just be able to get a bunch of different games in. The most recent time, Jackbox was still a lot of fun, but we only got to like 2 or 3 games because I started so late. Jackbox, yes. Yeah, I'm down to do some more Jackbox. Jackbox was a lot of fun, and we haven't even scratched the surface of the different games we can play on that one. Should start it soon so we can have extra long Jackbox stream. That's exactly what I'm thinking. Started at like maybe like a 10 o'clock or like 10:30 at the latest, and then go to like 2. Need to play some more Quiplash. I had a lot of fun. Yeah, Quiplash is definitely a keeper there. I want to do some Drawful as well. That was the one that I got introduced to Jackbox through. I really like Drawful. Oh, you know what? I meant to start at 9 and go till like 3. I mean, I would love to do that. Getting the go ahead to be able to, you know, start stream that early is sometimes I try not to start streams like before my wife is asleep too often, just because I like to, you know, the only time I really get to spend it with her is like after we're both done with work to when she goes to bed. So I try not to like cut into that time with streams, except for like, you know, special events. It's a drawing game. Let me get my drawing tablet. Yeah, I mean the point is to like not draw it like super duper well. The point is to draw it just well enough that like when you see the actual prompt, it's obvious, but like when you see it without context, it's indecipherable. Thank you so much for lurking, Crunch. All right, how how many Pokeballs and stuff do I have? Let's see. I have 3 Super Potions, 2 Hyper Potions, 76 balls, 99, and 16 great. Okay, yeah, we have plenty of Pokeballs. I planned that out, apparently. Do I have any money left to get myself some potions as well? Now that's Zubat's nickname. Yeah, that was Nicholas's idea. I miss Nicholas. It's been a while since been in stream. Oh, we have some money still. Keep pressing the wrong button. Let's see. Do I have any? I have 3 Super Potions. I'm gonna go down and buy some soda pop. Not enough balls. I know. Honestly, that's enough balls that it will probably struggle itself to death before I have to worry about it. So. I lost the touch on this one. Ah, bad. I've gotten like below 10 seconds before. That was bad. Vaporeon, welcome to the stream. Appreciate you coming in. Think it's cool when creators show passion for the games they're streaming. Thank you for cosplaying as a Snorlax. How's it going? Thanks so much for joining in. Let's see. So we're gonna go and buy some Sody Pops. Oh, I pressed the speed up button. I was like, what the heck is going? I was like, why did it just blink to where it needed to go? It knows what I'm doing. It knows what I'm thinking. Give me a Master Ball. Joking, love the stream now. Appreciate you coming in. Appreciate you being here. Oh, I have to beat these people before I do that. Okay, I can do that. Oh, whoops. Good. Game has become more aware. Exactly. And one more. Goodbye. Give me my soda pops, mister. We'll just buy a bunch of these until we have no more money. Alright. That'll be good. That should be plenty of healing items. I just basically want to make sure that I have enough that I'm not failing the shiny when I get to it, because like it would be real bad if I like ran out of Pokeballs or had to could no longer heal Pokemon or anything like that because I ran out of items or anything like that. So I just want to make sure that I'm, you know, protecting myself from failing a shiny because of lack of preparation. If I fail a shiny because it will not stay in the Pokeball and then it like struggles itself to death, I will be extremely upset, but I'm not like pissed at myself. I'm just pissed at the game. So I wanted to make sure that I'm only pissed at the game and not myself. Have you even started planning the Soul Link? No. It has mostly just been talking in streams. I kind of think it's probably not going to happen until Baldur's Gate is done, just because I'm not. I don't have a ton of availability. But you know, maybe on Tuesdays. I feel like Tuesdays could work. That's when we used to do the we did the Emerald versus, and also the Chaos Lock with Chev. So I know both of them have the ability to do Tuesday nights. But we'll have to see what the plan is. If you fail the shiny, we will all cry. Fair. Well, we can all cry together. It'll be great. Not for a year and a half, got it? Yeah. It's I will if it's like at the end of summer and we're still like nowhere close, I will probably try to like push ahead on that like legitimately. Because I would really love to get a group of us together to do like actual legitimate D&D. Like I would love to do D&D. My dream, and I don't know that it will ever happen, but my dream is that we get a group of people, like a group of PokeTubers and stuff like that, and we make a crew, like we have the same crew, and we cycle out DMs doing their own different worlds using like different game books possibly, and we just do like shorter seasons, and then we like rotate through them so that you know, different people get a chance to DM different games, and we get to see different characters and stuff, and then we have our own like channel that's dedicated to it rather than all of us streaming it on all of our channels. So that would be my dream, is to like get a group together, we all make a channel that we, you know, stream to solely, and then we just do like different D&D campaigns, and just like kind of cycle through different seasons of them. I feel like that'd be awesome. Sounds like fun. Yeah, I would love to do it. It just would be a matter of getting a crew together that are all available at the same time on a regular basis, which is not easy. That is the main reason that I have so much trouble with collabs, with doing collabs, is that I understand that I am like not great to schedule around. I generally only stream like late at night, and a lot of people don't like to stream that late. And I also am kind of like difficult on only like certain days can I stream. It works for, you know, when we're doing stuff alone, because like worst comes to worst, I don't do a stream on a day, and you just end up watching someone else, or you know, you play a video game instead or something like that. But like when it comes to other people streaming, now they're relying on me, so I understand that I'm also difficult to schedule with. But even then, I feel like I'm somewhat flexible, and it's just sometimes it's just like there's nothing to do. There's like no overlap, and that's just difficult, because then that just means we're never gonna collab. I hate being bored. Maybe I'm just tired. Welcome to the stream, PokeFan. I appreciate you being here. I hope that we can maybe keep you entertained a little bit, but if you're tired and want to go to bed, I completely understand. What the F are we talking about? Oh, I was saying that my dream is to get a group of people, like PokeTubers and stuff, like group of YouTubers who are all into D&D, and like get a group together where it's always like the same people, but we have different like storylines going in like seasons, and each one of them is like DM'd by a different person in the group. So like maybe Chev does a season where we're like we have like a bunch of characters and playing through like a world he comes up with, and rather than forcing him to constantly come up with like new storylines and stuff like that and put like the onus on him, we rotate it out, and now I'm DM of like a totally different story with different characters, but it's like the same people going through it. I'm no PokeTuber, but I love D&D and I love Pokemon. I am in the same boat. Time to become a PokeTuber. Yeah, I feel like it'd be dope to do it. Be kind of fun to watch. Yeah, I would love to do that. And I think the other thing would be to like make it its own channel, rather than having, you know, if there's like 6 people in it and it's like 5 people plus the DM, I feel like it wouldn't work well to like have each person streaming their own perspective. It would just be like we set it up where we have like everyone's face cam going to one person's computer, and they are the ones streaming to that channel. I feel like that would be the best way to go about it. Gotta start streaming so I can be part of that. I want to make you run through Teyvat. What's Teyvat? I'm not super versed on like traditional D&D stuff. Most of the stuff I watch is like Dimension 20, which is like their own homebrewed stories a lot. and like small clips from like funny compilations from like Critical Role. And like the I also have I get a lot of the shorts from Evandris, and they're really funny. It's the world Genshin. Oh, I see. That actually could be kind of cool. I still want to do Pokemon D&D on stream at some point, where I just have chat come up with their character, and they tell me what they're planning on doing in a Pokemon game, and I just have them do it, and based on and basically narrate a story based on their decisions on what to do, what they're trying to do. And you know, if they say, okay, I want to level this Pokemon up to level 100, we just legitimately do that, and it will be boring, and it will suck, and at any point I will probably say, hey, you can change your mind, but I have to like narrate out a story of what chat decides we're doing. That'd be cool. Yeah, I thought it'd be really cool. I just need to like have a little bit less running series going first. So I want to try and get through some of the ones that I've started but haven't finished. Probably come up with a unique story with the same characters in the same world. That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, I came up with a D&D world from the Kids on Broomsticks book, which is a lot more like story based rather than like math based. So like rather than having like, you know, moves and or like abilities and stuff like that, and doing like hit points and stuff like that, it's much more just like it's like succeed versus fail, and then like massively succeed versus and massively fail, and then it's much more narrative based, where like if you're like in a battle and stuff like that, you tell me what you're gonna do, and I can kind of like gauge how effective it will be and how much damage the boss will take, rather than like saying, okay, it does 32 points of damage or anything like that. So it's much more based around like coming up with an interesting story than like the dice determining what's happening. When I become a YouTuber, which I will soon, in a while, it's going to be a while, I'm going to have to find something that changes my voice, not text-to-speech. But I don't know how I would be able to have something that changes my voice. You don't want your voice out on the internet? That's fair. I know that there are like voice changers, and you can also change like your pitch with just like sound settings and stuff like that. issue with the game is you have to be creative enough to think of things on the fly when the players inevitably decide to go light a church on fire instead of talking to the very obvious NPC. Yeah, and the thing is, I've never done it, so like it would definitely be like a bear with me learning experience type of thing. But if you have like a group of people that like you trust, I think it definitely could be fun. And I think that if you watch enough like live plays, you probably like have enough knowledge to be able to like DM with and do you know, at least a decent job. Obviously, you're not going to be like a professional on your first try, but like you'll at least be able to like run it and have it go somewhat smoothly. Mama Wolf, welcome to the stream. Are you over or under odds? I think we're still technically under odds until we get to 8192, but I don't know what the definition of that is for sure. But it's 1 in 8,192 odds, and we're at we're at 5104. Did not mean to do that. And of course, and we're paralyzed. Great. Now I have to go again. I don't want anyone on the internet knowing my face or voice. Fair enough. Fair enough. I am willing to give that away, but I definitely get the desire to remain somewhat anonymous. I've never officially shared my name, first or last name. You don't know when my birthday is. You don't know what town I live in, which is the important one. So I definitely keep some privacy there, but I've been willing to give my face away. Had to BS a campaign on the spot. It's not the easiest, but it was fun. Yeah, and I don't think that it would be easy, but I do think that I could do it. I say let's get to like 51.25-ish or something like that. Maybe 51.50. And then we'll call it a night. Or if I get the shiny. Obviously, if I get the shiny, we're ending right here and there, but... Sure, one day I would reveal my voice, but never my face. I would tell you the month and day I was born, but not the year. Fair enough. I feel like the day and the month is less important to me than the year. Or is more important to me to keep private than the year. I don't care if you know how old I am. I just care, like, you know, identifying details. Granted, I do think that, like, if someone were dedicated enough, they could very easily, from context, like, if you were to scour through all of my streams, there's probably enough on there to be able to figure out who I am and generally where I live. I am not naive enough to think that I have been, you know, perfect in hiding my identity, but I do think that it's difficult enough that you would have to seriously sleuth to be able to do it. Voice equals sometime, face equals maybe, sometime, maybe, never, birth year equals never, town equals F now, yeah. Town, definitely F now. Birth year, I don't really care about that. But, you know, birthday, I'd probably keep a secret for... unless it, like, gets leaked out somewhere, then, you know, whatever. Same with my name. Technically, you could find out what my name is if you go into specific streams, but... I'm not going to point it out. I don't think your birthday is identifying enough when there's millions of people who share it. I mean, true, but at the same time, like, if you, like, you could find out my first name. And if you knew my birthday and my first name, you could probably find my, you know, years defunct Facebook. Based on what you know about, you know, what I've said about where I've grown up, where I went to school, the general vicinity of where I live now. All of that information is technically available if you were to search it out. And then from there, you could probably find my Facebook, which I might just delete at some point because I never use it. But you could find my Facebook and then find a bunch of information about me. Emerald, there's no shiny charm. That's true. I'm gonna head out now. Sleepy. Hope you find the shiny tonight. Thank you so much, Luigi Dragon. Appreciate it. Have a good night. Oh, and your YouTube fan. Thank you so much for joining in. Have a good night. Jackpots on this upcoming Saturday? No. This Saturday, this weekend I got people visiting, so I'm not gonna be able to stream Friday or Saturday, and probably not Sunday either. Unfortunately, this weekend is gonna be a bit of a wash for streams, but the weekend after that probably. Elevator music is back. Yeah, you got it. See, the schedule is so helpful. This means we'll never see Ectric on famousbirthdays.com. I mean, it's possible that I eventually just go F it, but, you know, for now, I'm okay with you not knowing. It's not coming soon enough? I'm sorry. I know. But I got people visiting. And I don't think they're going to want to be on stream. They've been on... Actually, they've been on, like, stream on voice, but I don't think they'd want to be on camera. But who knows? Maybe they'll be like, hey, do you want to do a stream? And I'd be like, sure. You want to play some Jackbox? And then they'd be like, yes, absolutely. But, you know, no promises. What's not coming soon enough? Another Jackbox stream. Probably going to be in like 2 weekends from now. If I had to guess. It's incredibly easy to track someone down just from little details. Exactly. Yeah, I already think that people could probably get... I don't know if they'd be able to get my home address, but they could get pretty dang close. Just from looking at streams. You're so mean. I'm sorry. Want Jackbox stream now? I'm going on strike. See you in 2 weeks. Alright, Crunchy. I'm sorry. I has a schedule to keep, man. But have a good night, Crunchy. Appreciate you coming in. Let's see if I can get to 5150. I'm just gonna go fast speed. You'd be surprised what little things you say can lead to something. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm well aware. Like, I rely on the fact that I'm not like extremely huge in terms of streaming, and also that you know, that I generally try to keep some of the more obvious ones, and that no one will particularly care enough to want to do it. Not going away for 2 weeks. I'm still mad. I'm sorry, Crunchy. I'll make it up to you with a Jackbox stream in 2 weeks. Even just the name of a local business. Yeah, I don't think I give away that at all. Like, I don't know that I've ever mentioned anything other than, like, national chains. But, yeah, if I were to say, like, oh, I went to this local restaurant, it's called this, and it wasn't, like, you know, McDonald's or, like, Taco Bell or something like that, then you would definitely be able to, like, find it. Even if it's, like, a local chain. It would still give it away. Maybe you should stop saying there's a Mexican place near me. Yeah, that's honestly, that's way too much information. There's only like 5 Mexican places in all of America. So it really narrows it down to 5 places. I should probably this place. I don't ever act maliciously on this and would never actually go there. If I wanted to, I could go visit Horsey in like 6 hours. Yeah, it's like... I trust that anyone that's, like... The community in general is, like, really, really nice. And, I don't think that anyone would act maliciously. And I don't think anyone would try to invade my privacy like that. But I do think that if someone wanted to, they could. I didn't mean for you to be an asshole. I wasn't trying to be an asshole. I was just thinking of you. So confused. Oh, Mom, well, we're talking about like giving away personal information and like the possibility of how easy it would be to figure out like my full name, information about me, and stuff like that. And I was basically the reason was that I was saying that I gave, you know, obviously I show my face, I show my real voice, I show very small amounts of my house, and I was saying that I have not announced what my birthday is, and I was saying that that's because I feel like if you technically my first name has been given away at some point in one of my streams. I don't say it out loud all that often, or really at all, but it is, you know, it is technically out there. And then if I were to also give my birthday away, and you had my birthday, my first name, and like, you know, generally what area I live in, that it's possibly enough to be able to get to a Facebook page, which then gives away the whole ballgame. I'm gonna dox my own ass someday. I'm not dumb. See, I don't think it's about being dumb. I think it's just that it is extremely easy to find that information because everything is online, and your data is easily accessible to anyone who wants it. What if everything was pre-recorded and we were all bots and Ectric was just lip-syncing? I mean, you never know. Tempted to get Ectric's early streams. Gonna leak Ectric's name today. Not gonna lie, I'm always confused about a lot of things usually. Fair enough. I get that. I kind of just float through life. I was actually talking about it with my wife yesterday because one of the things about her that is that she is really bad at directions. Like she more than 50, like if there is a 50-50 chance of randomly choosing the correct direction, she will more than 50% of the time choose the wrong direction. So it's not even like she's just randomly getting it wrong. It is, she has a supernatural ability to go the wrong direction. So we were talking about it because like we were like driving back home, and she was like, "Oh, we need to go. Is this road?" And I was like, "No." And she's like, "Yeah, I didn't think so." It's like, yeah, because it's a running joke at this point, that she doesn't know where we're going. But I was saying that, you know, she, it's a quintessential trope at this point of the boyfriend who doesn't know what's going on at any of the time, and the girlfriend who doesn't know where we are. And then and then I like made it a bit more succinct in saying, I feel like I'm just constantly floating, or you're constantly floating through space, and I'm constantly floating through time. it's just, and I feel like it was a very good description of both of us, because like I legitimately just kind of like float through time and just like, yeah, sure, why not? If I do figure out Ectric's name, I would know 2 people in Ectric's community's names. Ectric and Lucy. There you go. There you go. Alright, 10 more encounters. Ectric's dialog Ectric's wife with Palkia. Honestly, I was thinking the same exact thing. I was thinking the exact same thing. I think I might take some Motrin before I go to bed. But I have a headache and I don't want to get a really crappy night's sleep and then have to go to work tomorrow and not on it. My name is very easy to figure out. All you have to do is run a DA with me in Sword and Shield. Fair. That's honestly why I have not done like any of my old playthroughs or anything like that on games. Like, I thought about possibly going through my old Animal Crossing New Leaf file, but I realized that first of all I would have to get a capture card of it. But the other thing would be that it has my actual name. Not last, obviously, but first. And I generally don't need to share that. I don't think I incremented. Lucian's name got leaked on the not safe for word sub. Oh, geez. That's not good. My name always gets leaked whenever I play a game on Switch, while Ectric is also playing because I'm friends with him on there. Oops. Yeah, sorry. Could probably use a save editor to change that. Possibly. I've not tried hacking my 2DS, though. So, I'm not aware of how that works. Alright. 5 more encounters after this. Then we'll call it a night. See if we can't get a shiny in those last 5. That'd be pretty dope. So I changed my name to Crunchy on the Switch. I did the same with my Mii's on the Wii. I used to have my Mii's name be... it wasn't my name specifically, but it was related to my name. And I changed it to Ectric. Just so that I didn't have to worry about it. Alright, we're gonna end off this poll because it is looking like the no's are gonna have it in terms of what actually happened. But I do appreciate your faith in my shiny hunting ability. Now, if I do something with Ectric and PLA or Scarlet Violet, it shows my name. I'll switch my name on there as well, or see if I can. Yeah, I don't know if you can. Especially if you like name your character that. I don't know that you can change your character's name. Name basically everything is solo, but in Sword and Shield, I use my real name. Gotcha. Back in the before time. In my original Sword and Shield playthrough, I think I used my wife's name, actually. 2 more. Because I usually play as the female character in most of my recent playthroughs, so it makes it a lot easier to not have my name in there, even if it was not Ectric. Pre-Ectric, as it were. Last encounter. Go. Sleepy? Lucian, welcome in. We're actually just about to end off, actually, so... you know what? We'll do 1 more, because then it'll be 5-1, 5-1, and it'll be fun. Can't tell if I slept. Those are the naps that you dream of, right? Now I have a dilemma. Do I name myself an actual name and get risk getting my name leaked, or do I change my name to Crunchy on every game and get the immersion ruined? I mean, I don't find it immersion ruining to have it be Ectric. I actually, like, at this point, if someone in real life were to say Ectric, I probably would easily respond to it. It almost feels like a name to me at this point. Plays the female character in most of my recent playthroughs. He says playing as the male character. This one specifically, I chose the male one because I always choose the female one. But pretty much all of them, I choose a female character. I think this was back when I think that actually shows how long ago I started this. This was before I just decided to just embrace always playing as the female character and was trying to do like a bit more of like a mix. And then I just said, screw it, I prefer playing as a female character, I'm just going to play as the female character. But yeah, this has been a long time coming. Alright. Anything with Crunchy or Fungus, no one calls me Foot, gets my head turning, because I'm like, they talking about me, but no, they are talking about Crunchy Peanut. Alright, well, we are going to go and end off the stream here. Thank you so much for joining me today. Unfortunately, no shiny still, but we had a good time talking about a bunch of different stuff, so I hope you enjoyed the stream. If you did and you have not yet, like the stream and subscribe to the channel. Consider doing so you can catch more of these streams as they come out. Regardless, though, thank you so much for being here. We're going to go find ourselves a raid target, so don't go anywhere. just yet. We're gonna pass on that love that you showed me. Change the counter 51. Yep, I did. I forgot to for a second, but I did do that extra encounter. Let's see. So who is live at the moment? Oh, Happy Ambi's doing some Sword and Shield hunting. We've got Happy Hill doing the finale of it looks like Thousand Year Door remake. If you want to see that. Shiny Stack is also doing shiny hunting in Sword and Shield as well. So those are your options. 2 shiny hunts in Sword and Shield, or Thousand Year Door. Why short stream? Oh, it's 1 in the morning for me. And I gotta get to bed for work. I don't care. Fair enough. Let's see. If we're choosing one, I'll probably go with the Shiny Stack one. Looks like they're also doing some Emerald hunts in there. Sad, but okay. I'm sorry, Mama Wolf. I apologize. If one day I do dream to have the ability to just stream whenever I want, because I only have to do that. But until the day that I'm able to do this full time, unfortunately, I have to get up for work in the morning, and that means going to bed at a at least relatively reasonable time. But I appreciate you coming in for the time that you did. I hope to see you again tomorrow. I have now posted schedules on the Discord. I'll be posting them in the community tab as well. But let's go pass on the love to the Shiny Stack. Show some love. Thank you so much for joining. I hope that I will see you over there with that hashtag #Ectric. Regardless, though, have a wonderful rest of your night, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.